Hi friends. So today I'll be showing you my snake, Bionic Snake, how I've made for my Voldemort cosplay. So as you can see, in the mouth I have kept two servos. One servo is to open and close the mouth, and the other servo is for the movement of the tongue inside and outside. And I've added an elastic hinge behind the head so that the head can move freely with a hinge. And behind the head I've added two servos to control the movement of the head. As you can see, one servo moves it left and right, and for the up and down position, the 9-gram metal servo couldn't hold the weight of the head, so hence I have not used it. But if the head is a little lighter, or if we make it with foam, we can get a 4-axis rotation with the two servos. And these two wires are the servos from inside the head, and you might have seen the entire body structure in the YouTube shorts. So these strings actually are attached to the back of the body. So these strings, when they rotate, they move the body left and right. So these two strings, left and right, are attached to the same servo, so that when the servo rotates right, the body moves right, and when the servo rotates left, the body moves left. And similarly, another servo for body moving up and down. And here I have added an on-off switch. For the body movement, for the head movement, I was using an Arduino Nano board. It is automated, so I have programmed the head and the tongue to come out at regular intervals of time, and the head movement as well. For the body movement, as the body movement consumes lot of power, I have kept them on hold until I turn on the transmitter. So once I turn on the transmitter and I move the transmitter left and right, then these servos would move. Otherwise, if I keep the transmitter off, only the Arduino will work, and the head only will move and open the tongue and open the mouth. So this is the receiver for the transmitter. As you can see, these two servos are for the transmitter, and this wire is for the ESC. So these are all the wires that come from the head section. These wires, you can see, are attached to the Arduino. Now I am powering the Arduino using an ESC. So this is a 60 amp ESC, 60 amp ESC, and this one comes with an ESC wire, a servo wire. For this servo wire, I have split it into two wires. So one wire would go into the Arduino board. This is the ESC wire. So one wire would go here to power the servos, and the other wire would go into the receiver, so that when I turn on the transmitter, I can control the body movement. And in this way I have made the entire setup. So in the same method and logic can be used for multiple projects any dragon related any of the cosplays. I thought of making this an entire single setup, but I've printed this first and made the snake first, and later I've added the electronics. Hence I had to attach it using some nylon tapes, and I use these ribbons to attach it to my chest. So the body will be here and the snake would come over my shoulder, and then I could control it using a transmitter. Otherwise it would automatically keep on moving until the battery drains. Once the battery is drained, we can replace with a new battery. I have bought 2 or 3